Yes.
So just to clarify, there's a practical side to manners then?
Yes.
Okay, that's it.
Repeat that. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't want to get fired, you know what I'm saying? You have to use manners in some settings, right? There's a practicality to it.
Like if you at work,
I'm not trying to be fake, I'm just trying to navigate my job. I
Let's say
can't be
you're at
like,
work.
stare at people when they hand me stuff. It won't take long. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a little practicality to it, right?
right? If you're at work and you're working with people, but I even hate to say this, but if you're working on yourself, you're gonna naturally do the right thing toward others
Right.
without even thinking about it.
In the meantime, though, I don't want to get fired while I'm working on myself.
Meaning what?
I'm kind of joking, but like it sounded like I think she said that like there's a little bit of a guardrail for it. Like you're out in public, you don't know where people are at, so you're just trying to fly under the radar and not.
No.
Didn't you say something like that about traffic? Just give them a wave just to go on with your life. Well, anyways,
No, you don't wave unless you want to wave, and go on with your life if you don't wave. And if that person get upset in the other car because you didn't
Right.
wave, that's on them.
Okay, fair enough.
And you're waving because you're trying to be nice to her, trying to show the driver, oh, I'm so nice, I appreciate you letting me in.
But just practical, everyday navigation, even though deep down you know it and they know it and it's just a game, it's still something we seem to have to play.
Oh, stop playing the game with the world. It's what the young lady asked earlier. Well, if I don't have all these, if we don't have all these standards, learn to do these things, what would it be like? When you work on you, you're going to naturally do right and be right at all times.
Okay, I get that.
You're going to naturally do it, and it's going to be real. And then as Haight said, somebody's going to see that you're natural and you're real, and that light in you is going to cause them to want to know how. It's something different about you. You're not going to be rude or nice. You're just going to be you. Really. That make sense? Perfect. Oh, okay. You had something you wanted to say really fast. I was supposed to get back to you. Remember? Oh, you forgot it. Okay. Any questions about this? Yes, sir.
Just thought, so can you be aware and see it but not work on it? Or do you just have to observe?
I promise you this. Amazing question. When you see it, there's no work to do. Because you realize there's nothing I can do or need to do.
Okay.
When you see it, you surrender.
I feel like I've temporarily have done it. Where
What's
I've
that?
been like in the middle of like judging or sin and then just like that, stop it, put it away and down.
Repeat that again. I'm not understanding.
I feel like I've temporarily have been
Oh,
there.
you have done that.
Temporarily. Yeah.
No, when you see it, do nothing about it. Matter of fact, when you see it, you don't even want to do anything because you see there's nothing. When the young lady said, well, I saw how such and such, whatever she said, seeing it is all she needs to do. The problem is most people don't want to see it. They will intellectually get into it, they will quote it, they will repeat it, they even act like it. Oh, I'm so humble. It's all an idea, it's all an act. When you see it, all ideas disappear, the act disappear, the desire to do anything about it disappear, because now you see that God has control of it. Without even thinking, I see God has it. But you seeing it, there's nothing to do, you gotta see it. You got to sit at the gate and wait for the king.
Yes.
So that's why I said, live in your fear, stay with it, eat with it, sleep with it, drive with it, have lunch with it. Even when you're around a bunch of other people and you're feeling your fear, just live with it. Go hang out, enjoy lunch, but keep it to yourself about the fear. Don't reach out. Don't reach out for no help at all. To anyone. Don't make anyone, oh, I'm so afraid. And someone now they're going to make you feel good. Oh, don't be afraid. You don't want that. Yes. And then this young lady, we're ending it.
What is the purpose of life if it's just...
To overcome your hell.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's not to like be with God or...
To overcome your hell.
Okay.
Really. The purpose of life is to overcome your hell. And you better be glad you're doing it while you're living before you drop your body. You don't want to drop that body in your hell. Ain't no way out. You give it a chance now. Amazing. Any question about any of this?
No, I'm just listening. I always just re-listen later on and work on it through the week.
And I want you so young. I think of you a lot.
Thank
and,
you.
And the fact that you're hearing this, you're so fortunate. But just watch it, all right? And you just live your life. You go out with your little friends if you want, whatever you do. Don't preach to them.
Yeah.
And if they're drinking hot chocolate, don't be like, ugh. I don't like hot chocolate. You're drinking that hot. A lot of people do that when you eat or drink. You notice you're out with somebody, and they eat a certain kind of food or drink a certain thing, but you don't. You eat what you eat. The first thing you're gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know you ate that." Oh, that's nasty. Have no opinion about other people's food. So when you're out with your little friends, you see they get what they get, you just let them have it. You get your meal, enjoy your meal, and just be you. You're going to have an amazing life.
Yes, I agree. My cafe mocha.
Right on.
stick
Have your cafe mocha and let them have their almond joy. And have no opinion about anyone. You're gonna, when you drop your anger, then anything else, I'm going to encourage you to stay with it, all right?
Yes.
You're fortunate that you've been raised by your father now, so you know what it is to have a father. You have a decent stepmother, you know what that is for you now. So
Yes.
just watch. Stay with the prayer and watch.
Yes.
All right?
Thank you.
Okay. I want to encourage you to stop thinking. Have no thought about God, about the Bible, about other people, about yourself or anyone. Drop all thoughts because they're just thoughts and they're evil and they're wrong. God does not judge us, period. I want you to think about that. God doesn't care if you cut your body part off, you cut your head off, you cut your whatever, you kill babies, whatever. God is not judging you for that, period. The only thing God judges is the heart. Before you enter into the kingdom of heaven, you must forgive because anger cannot enter into the kingdom, right? Because it's evil, it has no relationship. So drop all your opinion and start watching yourself this week. And then write this down, somebody. I want you to watch yourself, how you judge everybody and everything, and catch yourself doing it. And when you start doing it, let it pass. But catch it. Start catching yourself. The first thing you want to do is have an opinion about it. When you walk on the street, you see a nasty homeless person out there. You're going to be like, oh, look, that nasty homeless person. Right away. Catch yourself and let it pass. Start catching yourself having opinions, having ideas. Do that for a week and let me know how that goes next time I see you. That makes sense? Is that clear? Yeah. It's like what you were saying. You got an opinion about everything. Everybody. Catch yourself doing that, let it pass. Just catch it. Do nothing about it but catch. Drop all opinion, you'll be free. Drop all your ideas, you'll be free. But you gotta let ideas go, it's all in your head. It's crazy, it's evil. Bring every thought into captivity. Thank you all for tuning in, I absolutely appreciate it. I encourage you to practice being present. That should be your primary job. Seek first the kingdom of God in the right way, means to practice being present and staying out of your thoughts. All right, watch that. Do the silent prayer, rebuildingtheman.com/prayer, and do that. I recommend you do it. It's up to you. You don't have to. It's up to you. But do it and stay present. All right? What else? Women Forum this Thursday night. It's the third Thursday of the month. Ladies Forums at 7 p.m. Don't forget the tithe and offering. And the end of the year donation with the tax write-off thing, so you can do that. Check out our merch. We have amazing merch. We have a new shirt we just put up today. Stay with it. Am I right about that? Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. I think that's what it is, right? Yeah. Yeah. Stay with it, stay with it, stay with it. All right? Work on you and forget about the world. You don't owe the world any explanation about anything. You owe them no apology. You work on you. And the reason God is not judging you, because God knows it's not you. You just don't know it's you. You think all this mess you're doing is you, and your idea is not. So God is not judging you because you are not doing anything wrong. And there's no one there to work on. Thank you all for tuning in. Bye. Thank you. Amazing.